Now, usually they're like, you want to save? Yes. This ritual's preparation for Dragon Lord's downfall is complete. Thou hast gathered the ancient emblem, the Staff of Rain, and the Sunstone. With these artifacts, you'll be able to reconstruct the ancient altar. This, with only power of the altar, that of the sacred raindrop, might we rebuild the path to the Dragon Lord's Isles, the evil once open. Also forged Sword of Kings and the armor, the legendary arms of the true hero. When the hero should appear in this world, these arms will serve him well against the Dragon Lord. There's but one duty that remains before the rule allotted unto the almighty Ruby is finally fulfilled. Thou must need recover the crystal from which the rainbow drop is to be fashioned and offer it to the ancient's altar. The secret hath revealed upon me. I have seen craft the ultimate key that will open the door to darkness which beyond the crystal is hidden. I've seen the ultimate enemy to waste there. Here's my girl, before you departest to bear this mighty foe and fill thy destiny, what say thou making this castle even more splendid than it already is? When thy world's builder is complete, thy power will surely wane. Alright, I'll get it done. Ah, you have done very well. I love when they ask me to make something when I've already maxed out its level, and it's like, alright, go build. Okay, you done it! In all the realms overcome unscalable obstacles to achieve their salvation. In the beginning, thou was sort abashed to have this sacred duty thrust upon thee, and didst attempt to rebel against thy fate, didst thou not? But now the time for resistance is over. Soon thy sacred duty will be complete, and the weight will be lifted from thy shoulder. Oh, my dear Splooge, thou hast done Ovgard proud. Our final adventure. It'll be great. I sit here on accident. No, get off the stool. Why we're not wearing that? God damn it, Rollo! I'm trying to talk to the old man. George, my girl, I commend thee for having made it this far. Thou hast assembled the sacred artifacts required to build the ancient altar and rebuilt the long-lost arms by which the Dragon Lord might be matched. Though it cannot be said that is yet to be restored the way it once was, the foundations will its eventual revival are nigh unshakable. So long as we men and women of this place have the holy water that thou didst create, the strength and will to flow with thy footsteps. Time before the town and the castle restore to their former glory. The moment that thou dost fulfill the final duty to rebuild the rainbow drop by which the Dragon Lord's Isle of Evil might be reached, it would be fair to say that in the greater part at least, the world will return to the state in which it was dreaded darkness unleashed upon us. With that, the revival will be assured. Why such clouded brows? Oh, so overcome with emotion to hear such happy news, thou does not know how to react. Come, Splooge. Where thought alone will not provide the answers we seek, let us instead rely on action. The rainbow drop must be rebuilt. As I have told thee many times before, the crystal from which the rainbow drop must be crafted is hidden away in the blackest pit of the cursed land. A recess darker and danker than any other. And what is more, it is guarded by the source of the darkness itself, who is not like to part with it by any means by force of arms. Splooge, my girl, the monster who doth lurk in this deep, dank darkness will be thy final foe. I know not what manner of fiend he is, but for the sake of all that was good and holy, I bid thee to put him to the sword. The doors to the darkness unlocked by the ultimate key, of which I have already recovered one part. I bid thee gather the remaining materials to construct this key and bravely venture into the lair of the ultimate enemy. Defeat him, and then the rainbow drop shall be thine. Oh. Project Future Floto Copper. Red teleportal. Alright, so the red teleport and get the stuff for it. Alright. I wanted to double check with what he wanted me to get it. Boom. Crash. Our hero or our builder has died today in a horrific car crash. Probably shouldn't have built that. Is this just leading me to his place? So I can't tell. That looks, or is that something else? Yeah, they all look alike. I'd have to go to each individual one to figure out which one's who. This is the castle which I need the key for, is it not? Alright, cool. At least they marked it for me so I know how to get there. I have to get this fucking copper shit, though. Jesus. Oh, cream. Oh, I have a floor of copper? I do. What am I doing then? This is what happens when you take breaks. Really should stop. I really gotta stop taking long breaks from games. Maybe it'd be better if I actually, like, wrote shit down when I'm done playing and be like, alright, if you stop playing, at least you have this recap for yourself. You idiot. In this one or the other one? Or in the actual other one? Actually say. Yeah! Save the game, because this is going to go bad. I'm going to go ahead and be like, I'm ready, dead. Oh, excuse me. Just gotta learn to avoid his attacks, yeah. Trial and error. It's all that's gonna happen. I'll just, you know, if worst comes to worst, if I lose, I'll just put some of this shit away at least that I don't need. Probably not gonna use the cannons, and if I do, I can just pull them out. Not a big deal. Worst comes to worst, I reload the save, or, you know, keep trying at what and from my mistakes. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit your great door. Oh, God. Hello. The world is mine, it's all mine. Huh, who goes there? How darest thou disturb my solitude? I am the king of this place. The penalty for this insolence is death. Fallen hero, king of darkness. Sorry, why is it so fucking zoomed in? Jesus. fucking do this. Sucker, invincibility frames. This car is the best thing ever. I win. I'm the king or queen now. Which opens the treasure. What luck! It's that crystal that we need. Splooge, my child, you have done well. He who was swallowed by the darkness has vanquished, and all that is required is to craft the rainbow drop has been reclaimed. All that remains is to rebuild the ancient altar, and the path to Dragonlord's lair shall be opened once more. It is just as Merlin said, the world will soon be returned to the way it was before this disastrous decision was made. When that is done, your rule will be at an end, Splooge. I am proud of you. Well, yes, Inigo will remain shrouded in darkness, and his people at the mercy of the monsters. That much is true, however. Only the defeat of the Dark Lord himself can lift the curse he has inflicted upon the land. I'm sorry, Switch, but you are not a hero. It is not your place to fight against him. Then how will this ever see the light of day? Someday a new hero will appear, scattered of the bloodline of Rick. Who will lay the Dragon Lord down for once and for all. Oh, man. It was ever your role, Splooge, to set the stage for the hero's arrival, to rebuild the castle from which to strike at the heart of the beast. Craft the armor with which he will resist Dragonlord's onslaught, and a weapon in which he will smite the monster down. Restore this benighted land to the way it once before the fateful choice was made. Thank you, Splooge, from the bottom of my heart. The stage is almost set for the hero's arrival. All that remains is the wait of the coming of the next hero and Dragonlord's long-destined destruction. How long will we have to wait? I know not. Perhaps a year, perhaps hundreds, but the day will surely come. Do not be dismayed, my child. As the builder of this place, your duty is almost over. Restore the ancient altar and rebuild the rainbow drop. And know, Splooge, that I do watch over you always. I'm gonna live here from now on. I didn't mean that one. Going home. Oh, thank you. Fried frog meat, yes. Yes, oh, yes, so tasty. Even eat the whole stick, too. Yummy, yummy stick. Oh, the goddess has retrieved the prismatic crystal. Tell me, my girl, what horse is that witness in the darkness? What manner of foul fiend did you inflict this curse upon our world? What in the... Scrooge, thy face has fallen through the very floor. Why grievest thou, when thy sacred duty is at last at an end? Thou didst defeat the source of the curse that afflicts these Moors, didst thou not? Then thy work is done. 'Tis but a matter of time before the curse is lifted from the land and blossoms to life once more. And if we continue to scatter thy holy water upon this earth, that will be done all the sooner. To make this, well, I have to, yeah. thou wouldst have seen into the future and divine when come to defeat the dragon. For instance, a soothsayer does not take requests. And even if I did, the time of the hero's coming is beyond the knowledge of Rubius herself and in our all infinite wisdom. The vision of even so long-sighted a seer as a stretch not that far. It could be 10 years or 50 or even 100. What? Thou says that if that were the case, then thou and thy friends would not live to see true peace. That all those who have aided thee in rebuilding this world would pass hereafter before they did see their work completed. Well, yes, that may be very well true, but Splooge, my girl, thou's supposed to see the forest for the trees. Even if our lives were to end in the coming of the hero, then our children or our children's children or our children's children's children's. Come, let us not dwell on the future. For the present, I demand that thou speak with the princess and complete thy duty. Like, how much of it, like, a floor down, like, just take all of this, like, this flooring down a notch? Like, take all this ground and make it a floor lower? I'm gonna go to sleep before I keep getting attacked. So please, that booty. I go sleep in her fucking chambers. So if I remove the floor, do I like just go down like this, or do I want like another, like 2? Just make a giant pit for this. Can't give me a blueprint. I haven't gotten any blueprint yet, unless I talk to... Oh, I haven't talked to her yet. Urgerus told us that was achieved. Combine the ancient emblem, staff of raids, and so an ancient altar. When that is done, the role of the builder will be filled. Which I know not what fate has in store for us. If the prophecy holdeth true that the Dragon Lord will one day be defeated, then all will be well. And yet, in my girlish heart, I long to gaze at the boundless blue sky, to feel the soothing rain upon my face and the gentle breeze through my hair. Perhaps this mere selfishness on my part, the pampering princess within me speaking. Forgive me, as the heir of the throne of this, I needs must put my kingdom before myself. Splooge, the role allotted to thee, the almighty Rubius, is very nearly fulfilled. I bid thee follow the great goddess guidance and rebuild the ancient altar. It will be built. Sanctuary, Splooge, complete thy duty. I've got the blueprints now. So do I just want to, like, take all of this ground and just drop it down a level? Is that what you were suggesting? Because the next fight being really hard, like all of this movable space that I can be in to be down a floor, or like oh, and also or just to make this one, I guess I always do that. Let's check. Not what I mean to do. Go to remove. Do this. Down a floor here. We'll fill it in after, or just make steps. One or the other. I'll push it right up here. Do this. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, nope, back out. Didn't even need the walls. Idiot. Excuse me, sir, can you get the hell out of here? Get out of my little ditch. Then we need four columns, stone steps, and the blue tiles. Our blue tile was made from over here. Right. Then I just need 4 columns and some steps in that other thing. Where do these go? On this side. Kind of looks terrible, but I'll just put some dirt there. We'll be fine. Or more foundation. We'll fill in the holes. It's fine. So it's not just weirdly gapped. Bum, bum, bum. Son of a bitch! I gotta go find one piece of blue. Fuck me. Columns made here. Like, one short for the damn altar thing. It's like, you're almost there, Splooge. You can make it. I'm missing a piece of what I actually need. Fuck. Now I gotta go out there with some bombs and go find a cave or something that has just some blue in it. Damn it, Splooge. Come on now. Now just the ancient altar, which we're lacking in because I don't have it. Yeah, probably should fill those in. Alright. I gotta go out. You'll get fucking more blue nonsense. How sad. Imagine it's just like, we're so close, we'll get to the Dragon Lord and everything, and it's just like, you're short one piece. It's like, no, the builders failed us. Her role cannot be finished. Fuck. The goddesses have forsaken us. Go out here and find your goddamn whatever the hell it is. Oh, it's that thing. I was like, excuse me? Where the hell is it telling me to save? Completely forgot about that being there. Alright. Just have to go and find some kind of cave somewhere that will have it. Even if I just start digging into a wall and hoping for the best. Yeah, this is Xanthium or whatever the hell. Xanthinium. You can't just have like one hole for me. It's the one spot, but it doesn't have any. Worst comes to worst, I just start going nuts in a cave, swinging, doing spin attacks until I find shit. What I used to do. Yeah, they're not just in there. I was just hoping that it might possibly be in the desert. Good job, mate. Eh. Fucking give me it all, I don't even care. Be all I need for your damn altar. Yep, there we go. Now we got enough. Be out of here. Bum, bum, bum. All right. That is not right. Alright, we'll get it. Jesus Christ. There we go. Just line it up for me. Off to the side a little bit, you know? That's what we wanted. Yeah. I like how it's like I could just use it right now. Congratulations, Sploosh. Thy duty as a builder is fulfilled. The ancient altar is rebuilt as the rainbow drop, the sword of kings, and the armor. All is in place for the day of the Dragon Lord's destruction. The day of the Dragon Lord can't come soon enough. Sploosh, my child, I am very proud of you. You have fulfilled every one of the weighty responsibilities I have bestowed upon your young shoulders. It's been long and a glorious journey, but you have at last achieved your goal. Just as your distant ancestor, a warrior named Eric, achieved his. Though fate did not grant you your ancestor's strength of arms, you were blessed instead with the power of creation. I searched far and wide for one such as you who could clear the Dragon Lord's curse and bring back the light and land. At long last I found you slumped in the shallow grave beneath the crumbling ruins. But alas, I was too late. All that remained of your visible being was a cold and lifeless corpse, lately slain by the rampaging monsters. So I breathed what vital forces I could muster into your battered body, brought you back to the land of the living. Sploosh, my child, I still remember what you said to me before your building work began. You told me that you just wanted to build things, not fight the monsters, and yet you fought so hard to make it this far. Sacred duty is fulfilled. The power that I bestowed upon you will soon fade. Do not fear, you will not lose everything. If you conserve what little vital energy remains within you, a long and happy life could yet be yours. From now on, you can live in peace and build your heart's content, just as you always wished. Yay. Eek! Why is the growth quiver so, Sploosh? Help me, Sploosh. Oh, I only wonder why. I have terrible news. The Dragon Lord has learned of thy successes, and his dark army marched as we speak. Sploosh, I have thought long and hard about this matter and discussed it with those in thy fellowship, and we have all come to the same conclusion. There is none other than thou who can defeat the Dragon Lord and save the world from his unholy reign. Please, Sploosh, I beg of thee, drive back the monstrous forces that are closing the castle. Get rid of Dragon Lord once and for all. No, Sploosh, do not follow that path. As I told you many times before, you are not a hero. It is not for you to defeat the Dragon Lord, and what is more, should you go against my guidance and challenge the Dragon Lord, what little life remains within you will surely be expended. Even if you, by some miracle, were to emerge victorious, you would not survive the taste of fruits of your triumph. Listen to me, Sploosh. Do not go blindly to your doom, but follow the guidance of your goddess. Stop daydreaming. The monster's almost at the gates. I know full well that this is not part of the duty bestowed upon thee. This daunting and dangerous task, but I resist thee, Sploosh. To be the Dragon Lord, save our world from darkness. No. Yes. Foolish child. Do you truly understand the significance of this decision? If this is the path you have chosen, then so be it. The role that I allotted unto you is already fulfilled. How you choose to live your life is no longer a concern of mine. You may do as you see fit. I will watch over you no more. Oh, thanks. Hot. Hey man, I just built that. I built that stuff. No, my den. Oh, you guys killed it. Good. My divine area is all fucked. This just put that there for now. So no, the whole almighty altar is gone. So the last island to fight your way through, and then the last. How long in total is that supposed to take? Or because then we can possibly save it for tomorrow before Metro Exodus and all that unlocks. Oh boy. Luckily I don't give two shits about my place all too much right now. If I cared about it looking pretty, I'd be so upset. This place looked like ass to begin with. But if it's still gonna take like another hour, hour 30 to 2 hours, then maybe I'll save it for tomorrow, and I'll what I can do is I'll start it up at some point between 7 and 8 o'clock, maybe 9, and then play until Metro Exodus unlocks or something, or at least a good chunk, or finish it or whatever. Yeah, wait till the end to make everything look pretty. Yeah, with all the boss fights and stuff, I don't really care too much right now to make it pretty. My focus is beating the game at this point, so not that big of a deal. Slightly, yes, I've kind of forgotten about that aspect. Well, not like I needed anything else built out of that right now, when I do. So, I don't need a room for it. Here, I'll do this. Ta-da. Alright, well, if it's gonna take me a while